We'll see you in a month.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you go. That was Sylvia Richards on the Unified Field. Our new Calendar of the Paranormal Correspondent. What an amazing episode this has been. We've had Mr. Stanton Friedman, unprecedented here on the show. This is a first for me. I've loved this guy my whole life and finally got a chance to talk to him. That's why I love doing this. And then we had Sylvia Richards, a gifted tarot reader and lovely lady with her own site, yourspiritualhaven.com. So check her out and get a reading done. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And not only that, but after her, coming up right here after a quick break, my friend Adam, one of my best friends in life, is going to be on the radio with us here for the Exopolitical Pulse. And it's unbelievable. I just got off the phone with him. I just recorded this segment like 5 minutes ago, and it's great. We're going to be talking about a new UFO sighting seen here, on the East Coast in the United States from like last month of a craft like dematerializing kind of, not necessarily, but like a single unit breaking up into several other units and some military base interaction, as well as the letter sent to MUFON by the anonymous author, who, when contacted, denies that he sent it to MUFON, and also Sasquatch prints reported by Brian Vike of the Vike Factor, who lives up in BC, about 5 hours from Adam, the Exopolitical Pulse correspondent, who also has a hotline that you can call if you've had any paranormal sightings, to contact Brian Vike. So an amazing big show, Stanton Friedman episode. We've got Sylvia Richards. We've got Adam coming up. Let's take a quick break on Atlantic Canada's only paranormal radio broadcast, The Unified Field, on an amazing 3-hour mega episode. And that's what you get, hey? That's what you get. I missed last week. I had to replay the wonderful Steve Vernon interview, but this is what you get when you wait. A whopping 3-hour episode. So stick around. We'll be right back.
You are listening to the Unified Field.
Hi, I'm from the YMCA and my name is Musab.
My name is Singh.
My name is Lucy.
My name is Masoud.
My name is Nelson.
My name is Hammam.
My name is Kelty.
My name is Hisham.
And my name is Kunjman.
And we're from the YMCA.
And we're from the YMCA. And you are listening to CKDU 88.1 FM in Halifax.
Woo! We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from our interplanetary newsroom.
Visit us on the internet, where you can find the programming schedule, calendar of events, listen or download previous broadcasts, and find out how to get involved with this station. www.ckdu.ca.
The presidential election in Ghana has been narrowly won by the opposition candidate John Atta Mills. Ghana's electoral commission.
Sick of corporate news? Would rather hear from people in your community and communities across Canada? Tune out the static and tune into Groundwire, 30 minutes of grassroots news produced by independent, on-the-ground journalists and campus community radio stations from coast to coast to coast. Released the first Monday of every month. To listen, contribute, or learn more, visit groundwire.ncra.ca. This is a project of the National Campus and Community Radio Association. Made by you, for you.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. We are the poets of Creative Spirit East, and we're coming to you from the studios of CKDU 88.1 FM in Halifax.
Mamma mia! You're listening to CKDU 88.1 FM. Halifax, Nova Scotia.
You are now entering the unified field.
Monsters by Electric President. Yeah, I thought you'd all like that. Gotta throw a little mix in the mix, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Mr. Justin Brown here on Atlantic Canada's only paranormal radio broadcast. If you have stories, suggestions, or comments, send them to unifiedfieldradio@gmail.com. This is a call to all experiencers out there right now. I really, really want to do a show on abductions. And I know for a fact that there are a few local people that have had these incredibly otherworldly experiences. So, you know what? Anonymity is completely fine with me. You can be anonymous. If this has happened to you, email me at unifiedfieldradio@gmail.com. And I want to get you on the program. If there's anyone else out there who have had paranormal experiences, if you've seen a UFO, if you've seen lake monsters, if you've seen Bigfoot, Chupacabra, if you've been abducted, I really want to talk to you. If you've had visions of the future, if you have been in, if you've had your past life regressed, if you have stories of reincarnation, anything, email them to me at unifiedfieldradio@gmail.com. Don't be shy. Anonymity is always welcome. Welcome back to the show, and let's kick this off. Let's go right into the Exopolitical Pulse with one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, Mr. Adam, up there in North in Fort St. John. Here we go.
Mr. Brown is a clown.
Oh, not what I was expecting.
Yeah. Know it, Justin.
Aw. Is Grape still handy?
Yeah, man. Hairy man.
Yeah, the hairy man, Sasquatch from the north.
Right. There's been a sighting in my living room. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, there he is right there.
You bet.
This is the main man, the new voice on this particular episode of the Exopolitical Pulse. It's the big hairy man sighted in northern BC, Fort St. John. What's going on, Adam?
Hey, not too much, man. Yourself?
Well, I just poured myself a nice, delicious hot coffee for the third time in my Tim Hortons cup because I didn't bring my travel mug today, and I always feel guilty when I don't use my travel mug.
He's a recycler. He understands the importance of the 3 R's.
That's right. And just give me a second here. This is really hot, but hold on. Drinking the coffee on air, rocking it Jesse Randolph style of UFOnaut radio. So Adam, just a little background on my friend Adam here. He's probably one of my best friends in life, and we've been through a lot together. And he's a prolific writer, and he's up north with his beautiful family in Fort St. John. And I'm just really glad to have you here, Adam. Thanks for helping us out today on the Exopolitical Pulse.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me. This is something different. It's something new for me, and I'm happy to be on the show.
Well, we're glad to have you, man. What do you got for us? What's going on?
Well, back in early June, there was this letter to MUFON, which is a letter from basically an extraterrestrial to Earth that basically says, or asks, I should say, whether or not we as the human population want extraterrestrials to show up.
Yeah, this is big news. I've heard this on a lot of the shows already. And it's only a couple weeks old, right? But I've been so negligent in getting a hold of you and getting this show aired. Like this story I wanted to have on 2 Saturdays ago, but how life goes. Things get in the way, and I couldn't talk to you about this letter. I love this letter a lot. This was on 2 podcasts that I listened to religiously, and anyway, go on with it. It's a great story.
Well, the article that I've read, it translates the letter to English, and the person reporting on it seems to think that it's a serious letter, a non-technical and matter-of-fact type of letter. But I found it full of sort of new age buzzwords and sort of a fixed dialogue here. It seems like it's coming from one side rather than a whole. So I don't know. To disprove this letter would be almost impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all aware of aliens and UFOs and abductions and things like this. But what we aren't aware of per se is this civilized version of aliens that we're presented with in this letter.
Yeah, for all of you out there in Radioland who aren't familiar with the Pleiadians, this has got this kind of cosmic message of movement and peace and prosperity as long as we make good conscious choices. I don't want to go into it too deep, but it almost.
it is a deep letter. It's something that you'd have to read on your own.
Right. I want you to get to the story. That's what I'm alluding to. But the first thing I wanted to make mention of is how you said there. The perspective on where the information is coming from. I felt that it kind of felt like a channeled message of some kind.
Right, as though it was coming from some human, but had origins in this, what they refer to in the letter as a cosmic brotherhood.
Right.
Now, basically, what they're asking us to do is to think positively and think about this as a whole, as a communal whole, and become the decision makers ourselves as individuals, not as a group or as a government or in any other kind of paradigm of knowledge.
Yeah, and to stop waiting for disclosure and answers from these quote unquote governing bodies and make those decisions for ourselves.
And instead, base your reply on your own interests, base your reply modeled on your own thoughts, and answer right away.
Okay, give us a couple snippets from the letter, because I just love the way it's written. It's really fun. If this is a legitimate thing, which no one can ever prove, like you mentioned earlier,
Sure.
It's full of good stuff.
Here we go here. This is the reason why, more than ever in your history, your decisions of today will direct and significantly impact your survival of tomorrow. What event could radically modify this inertia that is typical of any civilization? Where will a collective and unifying awareness come from that will stop this blinding rush ahead? Tribes, populations, and human notions have always encountered and interacted with another. Faced with threats weighing upon the human family, it's perhaps time that a greater interaction occurred. A great roller wave is on the verge of emerging. It mixes very positive but also very negative aspects. So what they're talking about there, I think, Justin, is, basically they're not interested as a third party in keeping racists or groups of people, mankind in general, as slaves, for one. They're not using Earth resources or the gene pool